So students, today we'll start with the term triangles. As the word triangles, inside it you'll find that there are two words and they are tri and angles. Tri means three and angles you all know very well. Today we'll talk something more about angles and then go to triangles. First of all, what is an angle? An angle is a combination of two rays. This is one ray and this is one ray, and these two rays, when they join together at a point, that point of intersection has a deviation, an angle that is made, and this particular deviation is known as an angle. At the same time, this line is known as an arm and this line is also known as an arm. But this is not a line, this is actually a ray. So therefore, a combination or a intersection or a meeting point of two rays together, they make up an angle, and both the sides of that angle are known as arms or sides. The angle is measured in terms of degrees. It's a degree measurement in an angle. Now what are the types of angle? The very first type is an angle which is less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees angle is known as an acute angle. So an angle which is less than 90 degrees is an acute angle. Another type of angle is an angle which is having a right angle. Right angle means equal to 90 degrees. The name of this angle is a right angle. Then we have an angle which is more than 90 degrees, and that angle is an obtuse angle. So an angle which is greater than 90 degrees, known as an obtuse angle. So children, so students, we've understood there are three types of angles depending upon their size. If an angle is less than 90, we call it as an acute angle. If it is equal to 90, we call it as a right angle. And if it is greater than 90, we call it as an obtuse angle triangle. Now with the help of these angles, we have something known as triangles that is formed. So a triangle is a closed figure. A triangle is a closed figure which is having three angles. So this is one angle, as you can see. This is the second angle, and this part here is the third angle. So in a triangle there are three angles. Apart from these three angles, there are these three sides also. This is side number 1, side number 2 and side number 3. Which means what? That a triangle is having 6 elements inside it. And these 6 elements consists of 3 sides and 3 angles. Okay? So in a triangle there are 3 sides and 3 angles, and together it makes up a closed figure known as a triangle. So basically a triangle is a closed figure having 3 sides and 3 angles. So now this triangle which I have shown you and the angles which I have shown you, if they are together, then we can get different types of triangles. Now what are those different types of triangles? Let us talk about them. So the very first part is, if we have a triangle which is having all the angles less than 90, all angles less than 90 degrees, we we call such an angle as acute angled triangle, in which all the three angles are less than 90 degrees. Then we have another type of triangle which is having a 90 degree, means only one angle will be equal to 90 degrees. So this is one angle equal to 90 degrees and it is known as a right angle triangle. At the same time, you have another or the third type of an triangle, that is obtuse angle triangle, and obviously only one angle is obtuse angle, so we call it as one angle more than 90 degrees. So it is known as a obtuse angled triangle. So the basic part of a triangle is that it consists of three sides and three angles. Depending upon the angles, we have got three types of triangles, that is an acute angle triangle where all the three angles are less than 90 degrees, right angle triangle where only one angle is equal to 90 degrees and the remaining two angles are automatically acute angle, and the third type of triangle we have got is an obtuse angle triangle in which one angle is more than 90 degrees and the other two angles are less than 90 degrees. So these are the three types of triangles which are formed on the basis of angles. As we have three sides also. So now triangles on the basis of sides. So we have a triangle in which all the three sides are equal. Okay, all the three sides are equal. When all the three sides are equal, we give this type of design on all the three sides and therefore it is known as equilateral triangle. Equilateral means equal, equi, and lateral means sides. So it is an equal sided triangle, which means all the three sides are equal. And the same triangle, because it has got all the three sides equal, it has also got all the three angles equal. And because of that, we can also call it as equiangular triangle. The second type of or the next type of triangle on the basis of side is an isosceles triangle. So a triangle which has got only two sides equal. This is one side, this is one side. So in which two sides, only two sides are equal. So this type of triangle is known as an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle has got only two sides equal, and you have got a third type of triangle in which none of the sides are equal. So such a triangle is known as scalene triangle. It's a scalene triangle. Now children, these are the types of triangles that I have told you. But there are some basic parts in a triangle still to be known, and that is whenever you name a triangle will always have a name, and whenever you name them, it is at this vertex points that you have to give the name. So it is always given with a capital letter, so it's capital A, capital B, capital C. You will call it as triangle ABC. Alright? And the next important part about a triangle is that all the three angles, whatever may be their measurement, all the three angles together will make up 180 degrees. Still, there are some children, some students who make this confusion or who are under this confusion that side, sum of the side is 180 degrees, but it is not. It is not the side which makes up or comes up to the sum of 180 degrees, but it is the three angles that is making up a sum of 180 degrees in any triangle, whether it be acute, right, obtuse, equilateral, isosceles or scalene triangle. So, we revise again once more. A triangle is a closed figure having three angles and three different sides. A triangle is named with capital letters, that is any capital letter you take, and we call it as triangle ABC here. The three angles in a triangle always sum up to a total of 180 degrees. So, whatever be the measurement of the triangle, all the angles will always have a total of a sum of 180 degrees. On the basis of sides and angles, we have got 6 types of triangles, and they are acute angle triangle where all the angles are less than 90 degrees, so you call them as acute angle triangle. Similarly, a triangle having 190 degrees will be called as right angle triangle. Now in this right angle triangle there will be only one angle which is equal to 90 degrees, and the other two angles will be less than 90 degrees. And then you have the obtuse angle triangle, in which only one angle is greater than 90 degrees and this angle is more than 90 degrees, so therefore the other two angles will be less than 90 degrees. Now depending upon the side you are having equilateral triangle. Because it is an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal, and because sides are equal, all the three angles will also be equal. Because all the three angles are equal, you can call it as an equiangular triangle also. Next type of triangle depending on the side is an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle has only two sides equal. Because two sides are equal, you will have two angles also equal. And the last type of triangle is a scalene triangle which has got no sides equal and therefore no angles also equal. So these are the 6 types of triangles which we have got in the heading triangle. Now there are some more properties of a triangle, and they are, in a triangle we are having you are having something that is known as perimeter. Perimeter means the sum of all the sides of a triangle. Basically the term perimeter only means sum of all the sides. Perimeter means it is the sum of all the sides. So in this triangle also, when you sum up all the sides, that is, if suppose this is A, this is B and this is C, then perimeter is equal to A plus B plus C. Alright, now I have written these measurements as A, B and C, and they are in small letters. So sum of all the three sides is A plus B plus C, that is the perimeter of the triangle. And if this perimeter is divided by 2, that is if you call it as semi-perimeter, it becomes A plus B plus C by 2, means perimeter divided by 2 becomes semi-perimeter or half the perimeter. Now in the same triangle, if suppose you are having one side, I'll just draw another triangle, let me go for it. If I have a triangle, and in this triangle, if one line comes up from the top and divides the triangle base into equal coming up from the top, falling on the base, and it divides that base into equal half, we call such a line as median. So a median is a line which falls or which comes up from the opposite vertex to the opposite side, and it divides that side into equal halves, and therefore it is known as a median. So in a triangle there are 3 medians. Alright, so if you name it as A, B, C, this is your D, this is E, and this is F. So our medians are the sides. A median is a line which divides that triangle into, which divides the base of the triangle into equal halves. And therefore you can also say that the area of the triangle is also divided into equal half. Now these 3 medians, they are meeting at a point, and that point is known as the centroid of the triangle. This meeting point is known as the centroid of the triangle. At the same time, remember that the median is not altitude. This median is not necessarily the height. So this particular point is known as the centroid of the triangle. Centroid is that particular point of intersection of all the 3 medians of the same triangle. The median which I am talking about is not necessarily the height of the triangle. It is not always the height of the triangle, which means that if a triangle is having a height like this, it is not necessary that this height will divide the base into equal half. At the same time, in a triangle there can be 3 heights. And it is not necessary that these 3 heights, you can call them as height or altitude. It is known as a height or altitude. This height or altitude only makes a 90-degree with the base. It can divide the base into equal half, may not divide the base into equal half. So this is, dividing the base into equal half is not a necessary property of a height. And the point at which they meet is called the orthocenter of the triangle. Okay, so these are the 2 terms that are used in a triangle. A median is a line coming from the top vertex to the base of the triangle, or from the opposite vertex to the opposite side of the triangle, dividing that particular side into equal halves. And the point at which all the 3 medians meet is known as the centroid of the triangle. At the same time, the height of a triangle also touches the base of the triangle, not necessarily dividing it into equal half. The 3 heights of a triangle are named. They are intersecting at a point and are named as orthocenter of the triangle.